Talk to us a little bit about what is an experience or lesson you learned in your life that has shaped your values as a business owner?
I think the key thing, it's funny that it started with an because I was gonna say, like, being decisive. Even if you're not sure, there's just something to jumping in with both feet that if it might be a good idea and you don't have a better thing to pursue at the moment, just do the best thing you can think of doing and do it with enthusiasm until some other thing pops up that says to your heart and to your brain, which are always in a bit of antagonism with each other. Okay, I'm going to do that with, I'm going to jump in both feet. But flip side of that is to also never be all the way in or out of any one thing. Like I have always had multiple streams of income for my entire life. And the reason is I like to do a lot of things also. Just kind of a curious fellow. The weirdest, most egotistical version of me would say I'm something of a renaissance man. But like you mentioned, like Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, it's like the most difficult martial art to learn and achieve rank in. And so I'm like, I'll do that one on top of building my business. And so over here, I'm Mr. Professional Marketing guy. And over here, I'm rough and tumble, like, show, like I actually kind of have a latent black eye still from getting kicked in the face about 3 weeks ago. And, just that kind of thing, like just to keep them in balance. And jujitsu has never made me a lot of money, but I do a seminar here and there. People pay me to come out and teach. I do private lessons with my students and charge $125 an hour. And it's like I can't do 40 hours a week of jujitsu private. I mean, if I could, I would be well off enough and might just do jujitsu, but there's just not that much demand. So, I'll do a couple of those a month and whatever. It's pocket money and that kind of thing. But it all kind of matters, and it also keeps me sane. So I think being really deliberate with diving in full speed and really giving it your best, but then also having that other thing, that side pot that makes you happy for reasons that maybe aren't entirely economic, but can also have some spillover benefits. Just being healthy and good at fighting and being, calm under pressure is something obviously that's super applicable to being a good business person. And so I keep up with my jujitsu for that reason. And and I don't want to, like, if I don't strangle people in a confined consenting way, I could become very problematic in the business world. I mean, I've got 3 kids, and so just my personal life, it could be probably a book series if I wanted it to be. I usually take my 2 hour break to go to the gym and get some rounds in and teach my students how to strangle and dismember people for my sanity.